glute focused leg press. Now the difference between a glute focused leg press and a traditional leg press is the positioning of your feet. So I'll just show you how to set up first. So I always ensure that the bench or the chair that you're about to sit in is always at its lowest setting. So that's at its lowest setting. From here, I make sure that the stopper is set at a range where I'm comfortable enough to come all the way down, but not stuck in the event that I can't push the step forward, right? So that's all the way at the bottom. What I want to make sure is I can actually get full range of motion, but I'm also supported in case I can't push the weight back up. So that's all good. From here, I would then add on some weights onto the sides. Now bear in mind that you can actually keep the weights uneven as you plate them. So if you want to just pop a 20 on one side and not the other side, that is absolutely okay. The machine will even out, I promise you, all right? So from here, I'm gonna get my feet into more of a traditional stance just to show you. So it's shoulder width apart. But what I wanna do is I actually wanna bring my feet nice and narrow to my hips, right? Now at the moment you can see if I just pop my feet up onto the step, there's about a 90-degree angle happening here. What you want to do is actually create a wider angle. So you want to pop your feet slightly more up. Now, by doing this, there's going to be a lot more emphasis on the posterior chain, so more so your hamstrings, more so your glutes. Keep your knees nice and in line with your ankles and your hips. From here, I'm going to brace, I'm going to push through my heels. And always connecting in with my inside foot, right? That's so important. Handles come out. Now I'm gonna hold myself nice and tucked in with these handles, because what tends to happen is with a glute focused leg press, if you don't get that range all the way down, you may not activate your glutes as well. And what tends to happen is when you're so high up and you're trying to come to that full range, your butt is more likely to slip up. So you wanna make sure you're nice and locked in. So from here, core is nice and tight, taking a deep breath in, knees stay in line. All the pressure, all the weight is in my heels, inside foot, keeping my knees nice and in line, and then pushing away. Now you don't want to lock the legs out, you want to keep a very slight bend when you do this. So in and out. Focus on placing all the weight into the posterior. And when you get to the bottom, really emphasize the push from the glutes and from the heels, not so much the quads. Squeeze. When you're done, rack it in and set it down.